So, again, this is quite basic stuff, and as you can see, this is like when we filmed a full feature film, so this is like big production stuff. You know, you've got your individual sound recordists, you've got boom ops in the background, you've got cast in the middle, so, you know, that's probably a few years away from us all in this room at the moment. However, lots of this stuff, it just kind of transfers its way across all production. So, like I said, filming schedule is really, really important that everyone knows where they're coming. You know, if you tell your artist or your interviewee that you're going to be there at 10, you know, and they've taken an hour off their work to sit there waiting for you, don't get there at 11, okay? So it's just, you know, so just making sure that everyone understands who is where and when. So informing staff, so if you're going to a premises, not necessarily your role, your job, but in that fact finder, in that process before, make sure everyone knows that you're turning up and filming. The amount of times we go to filming places and the receptionist is like, oh no, I don't want to be filmed, no makeup, no. And we will not be filmed. And it's just ridiculous. You're like, yeah, but we'll shoot around you then. But if you told everyone, it can really ruin it, because people will just be like, no, I'm not being on film, not being on film. So make sure everyone kind of knows and is okay with it. Again, parking, unloading, travelling, making sure if you've got quite a lot of kit with you, I know obviously stuff, you might even just be kind of shooting on your iPhone at the moment, but even if you've got a small little camera, just make sure you know how to get to the location. So again, make sure you know how long it takes to get to the location, so you're not going to mess people around with the filming schedule. So all this kind of pre stuff is really, really important. And obviously if you are parking, or you know, if someone's driving or going with you, make sure you know where the parking is. You know, we do a lot of work in London. It's an absolute nightmare. You've got, you know, one of the fundamental things we always ask is, what's the unloading like? Because you don't want to be getting on the tube and getting, you know, walking down the street with loads and loads of kit. Look at all the kit we've just used just today. Be a nightmare dragging along the, you know, the road. And also consider that when you're actually at the location. We're doing a piece of work for a college near Leamington Spa, and the college has got two big sites that have got like a mile between them, like this road. And when they were doing the scheduling, they were like, right, yeah, go up the top, get like a shot of the equestrian centre, then go back down, and I'm like, go back down the bottom. It's like, it takes like half an hour, like to get all the way. Can't we do everything there first and then move down? So just knowing where everything is happening is really, really important. So I think I have passed these around. So obviously you can take this. So again, like access. So everyone know what a green room is? Yeah? It's a theatre term as well. So obviously that's where you're going to be based. So you want to be able to rock up, have somewhere to put kind of your bits and pieces, even if it's your coat, and just make sure that your stuff's out of the way. So again, all these questions, if you're going to a client, they're going to be like, oh, God, yeah, we should take these guys seriously. These guys seem really, really professional. You know, just asking where, you know, your base is going to be, so you're not cluttering up the place. Oh, what's that last one? Tidy. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, that's for them. Make sure that their location is nice and tidy. Because again, if you haven't scheduled it right and told the right kind of people, you get in there and the MD walks in and goes, no way, this place is an absolute mess. You're not filming today. No one's told me. So again, just that kind of communication is really, really key. So, choosing where to film. So, helping the client or helping the person get set up in the right location. So does it give the right impression of the company? Is there enough space? Is there electricity? And is there scheduling? So you don't want to go in and film in the canteen at lunchtime, because you're suddenly going to be inundated with loads and loads of other staff. So making sure that you know the best places to film, and sometimes that's why the recce is really good, because you can go and have a recce and go, right, this is out of the way, nice and quiet, no one's going to come here, let's do the interview here. So again, a massive, for me, probably the one that's most disregarded is sound. We've got to places before, and there's been so much work going on outside, which again, that is out of your control, but loads of work that's going outside, like diggers and drills and stuff, that we'd literally have like half an hour opportunity when they down tooled for lunch. What a waste of time. So, you know, just kind of, a lot of this stuff does come with experience, but, you know, at school as well. School, if you're going into a school, just be aware of, like, you know, bells and stuff. So loads of stuff that you should think about with sound. Sound's probably the one thing that's kind of forgotten about the most. And again, it's like, don't film it next to, you know, where all the phones are getting rung all day. The amount of times we've had to try and get companies to kind of shut their phone system down so we can just do a nice clean interview. But obviously the MD's not going to have that unless he's kind of been filled in as he's gone along. So filming people, so your interviewees, which is predominantly probably what's going to be done first of all, which is they're key. Obviously that's what's going to give you the information you need. So make sure that they are, you know, feel safe, feel kind of, you know, relaxed, you know, watered, fed, all the kind of things that make them get a better, you know, get the better answers that you want. We won't touch on costume because again, that's for slightly bigger stuff.